it out, guys. Sit somewhere. What are you doing each and every single day to make sure that each and every single day you're waking up in excellence, you're operating in excellence? What are you doing each day to maintain clarity, calmness, and peace? I do essential walks. I do morning walks. I enjoy warm weather like this, so it gets me to do the things that I love, to be in the environment of what I desire. I enjoy being near water. I enjoy the sun kissing me. Yes. It's just such peace, such calmness by the water. I love hearing birds. I love hearing the birds in their environment. You can sit in places that excites you, that broadens your thought process, that gives you clarity. Places that can help you to visualize the things that that you are manifesting. It's so important to just be still. I mentioned today in one of my other platforms that meditation or walking is a form of meditating. Sitting and sorting out your thoughts or clearing your mind are practices, are tools that can be used, that you carry around in your toolkit. Sometimes our days are anxious. Sometimes the people we get around cause anxiety upon us and we walk away with their energy. Sometimes we ourselves are anxious and going through anxiety. So what are the things that you are doing to calm the mind, to create peace in a chaotic setting? What are the things in your life that you're going to continue practicing until you develop the resilience, until you develop the habit, until you develop an automatic reaction, an automatic response? We get up in the morning and we know we should brush our teeth. We get up, we brush our teeth. It was a repeated habit that was instilled in us as we were growing. It was reminded to us over time. It was taught to us several times. When we go to the dentist, they encourage, or environment encourages it, because if you walk around with your breath smelling bad, people these days will definitely let you know. We're living in such a society when your teeth has discoloring, or your white is not their white, and they will point these things out, and you consistently do different things to try to find ways to better what people are pointing out. But how about the things that people aren't seeing? How are you working so hard to avoid, to hide, to shelter those things, but not put the energy in learning about what that is, identifying what it is, how you can change it, how you can learn new habits, new behaviors, how applying it to your life impacts, affects, or changes your life. When it's breaking the cycle, breaking the generational curse, creating new habits, it's all of the things that stem from the roots. We can't just ignore the deep-rooted things. We can't just ignore the soul work that comes with it, because then we fall short. Then we become subjects of our circumstances, subjects of other people's projections and ideology or what have you. So finding yourself, finding your self-worth, your peace, your zone, finding your wants, your likes, your needs, all these things will prevent you from acting out, prevent you from lowering to standards and levels that you have elevated from. Somewhere I posted, probably in my stories, it talks about the bees doesn't try to convince the fly that honey tastes better than shit, right? So go about your life, find your zone. Don't try to alter your life for others. Don't allow other people to... Why did the dog scare me? I was about to jump in this river so fast, child. Like, you don't understand. I don't. I do dogs, but I don't do dogs. I don't do other people's dogs. I sometimes don't even do my dogs. But yeah, guys. I just wanted to come out and share with you what's going on. This is my peace. This is my zone. This is my environment. I love the freedom of how freely water flows. I love how freely the wind flows. I love just being free and being around things. Another thing that I enjoy is coming here and sitting and watching all of these. See these buildings behind me? See those buildings over there? That's money. That's money. And if you can see right across there, there's always also a highway, and cars are moving quickly. That's momentum. All of these businesses, all of these buildings are owned by someone. I like to be around money, especially when you're manifesting money, when you're manifesting miracles, when you're manifesting miraculous things. Get in the environment, look outside the box, think bigger. When I get back in the house, one thing I don't bring out here, and I'm going to have to figure out a way how. It's just because before I get here, I go on my essential walk. It takes a moment, an hour maybe. Then I get here and I get to sit here for another half an hour, maybe to an hour. So I don't really want to bring around my notepad, but I could only imagine the thought process that will flow from me onto paper, the ideas that I would get while I'm here. It will be even more magnificent than the ones that I get when I get home. And I write those bad boys down. See the light shining on me? Shine down on me. Let your... This is amazing. That is my sun kiss. See? Kisses. So get yourself out, enjoy the sun. We deserve it. We deserve moments like this in such a fast-paced world. We deserve joy, peace, wealth, abundance, love, happiness. If you don't get to get outside, if you don't get to enjoy these sceneries, I hope you're here able to listen. Hear the water hitting on the rocks. Hear the birds chirping and singing away. I'm feeling the wind, but hear the wind and just feel it. You can feel it. Visualize it. Imagine the sun hitting your face, the heat glazing upon it. Just be thankful. Just be thankful. Just have gratitude. Just gratitude for the moment. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One of the things I like to do with the sun, it's an exercise that I do, I'll share it. It's really turning towards the sun, legs crossed, sitting up, and looking up in the sun with your third eye, your pineal gland. When you close your eyes, you center your eyes, and then you look up. But you're doing that while looking up into the sun. And you're only doing it for a few minutes at a time. And it's a beautiful sun exercise I like to do when I'm out here. And then control your breathing and work on your breathing exercise, expanding your lungs, taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out, and holding each inhale and each exhale for about 4 seconds, and release each inhale and each exhale for also 4 seconds. Girl, listen, brothers, kings, queens, gods, and goddesses, let me tell you, first of all, let me tell you how I need to wipe off my glasses now that it's been here, just sitting on a rock. I think a spider tried to claim it, but I gotta go. I'm seeing a lot of people out here. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. And little old me get up from the rock. See, oh. Out here, it's beautiful. Thank you for joining me. I know I live on Canada's side, and I see that all the time, but why not just look at America? Why not look at what they tell us is impossible? Right now, the borders are not open like that, so who else loves a challenge? I like looking at things that they tell me it's impossible. But away from that, it has a beautiful view, guys. People are out here fishing, and I'm just on the rocks. This is what I do on a daily basis. This is what I do on a daily basis. And if I don't get out, I am not a happy camper. If I don't get out and come and have this little moment, I am not a happy camper. But I'm happy anyways. But my morning just starts different. My mornings start different. I was actually on the phone having meetings And so starting at 6, I was up at 5, starting 6, having meetings and things. I am global, so I'm always on different time zones. You know what? Let me walk this way because I want to longer walk. Different time zones. And I love that. I love that. When you don't sleep anyways, you just, hey, connect, collaborate, work, show love all around the world. Right? And just be amazing and impactful for others. Help somebody today. Right? Right? I think it all started when I was feeling bad for myself one day. And I said, why I feel bad for myself? There's so many people out there, part of me that needs help, that needs encouragement, that needs resources. Why not share what I know? Why not see if I could get in the room to hear and learn from others who may know things that may benefit me? You know, information to me is so valuable. I never turned down an opportunity to hear information. How I sort out that information, utilize that information, or, you know, how I make use of that information now was up to me, right? Like this weekend, or past weekend, I was able to be in that room with the most powerful woman in network marketing. Let's just get out the in network marketing part. I, Latrice, was able to be in the proximity of the most powerful women. What kind of impact do you think that made for me? What kind of transformation do you think that has, or has the power to do for my life? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Right? What process do you think is about to happen in my life? What events do you think that is going to create for me? What possibilities? Morning. What possibilities? What possibilities? The most powerful. I was exposed. I was in proximity. I am now giving the keys to success. Look at all the fishers. Fishermen and fisherwomen. Listen. You are limitless potential, but you have to believe it. You're a limitless potential, but you have to get into the room to learn what it is that you don't know. You are limitless potential, but sometimes you got to get into the room to hear somebody of influence tell you something you may have been hearing for quite some time. You are limitless potential, but the people in your environment don't impress you, so you need to go bigger. You need to dream bigger. You need to get around bigger. When will it happen? When will it happen for you? It's up to you. Morning. When will it happen for you? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. If it was meant to be, if my situation was going to change, it was for me to change it. It was for me to change it. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful, guys? I love it. And then we have the swings. See? Yes. This is historical. That was one of the trains. Is that, yeah, both of them. I don't know. I think I passed the, where they gave the history. I would have shared that with you, but along this path, we have lots and lots of history, guys. Like that island there, that walkway is also filled with long hair, names, years, all these history that's along here of the wars, of, oh, quite interesting, the church that I'm sorry, my mind just went blank, but Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman crossing over, and churches and benches and all the jazz. I'm horrible, but I fill in the blank. Morning. Good day. What's your excuse? Shoot. I mean, I can't run, but I'm out here walking, right? Eventually, one day, you're going to see this girl speed up and start jogging down the place. Eventually, one day, you're going to see a girl start running, girl. But what's your excuse? Right? Don't wait until you reach retirement to find time to do the things that you can enjoy, you do enjoy. Birds are coming after the fishes, look at that. But yeah, there's a church over here where all the slaves would cross over. And I ain't calling my people slaves. All my ancestors would cross over, and be hidden in that church. And the unique thing about where I am is that we have all that history here that the children are able to learn about and see. Like, maybe I'll walk past the Detroit river. Not river, this is the Detroit River. But maybe I will walk by the tunnel, but the bridge is right over there, way over there, right beyond those trees. That's the Detroit Bridge. And then we cross over to Detroit right there. I love it here. It's pretty good. I really want to do amazing things here. It's a slow process. I do a lot more away from here, but I still have faith. The right alignment, the right collaboration, the right event, the right moment will happen in this city, right? There's little seeds, as long as you're planting seeds. I'm still evolving. I still have so much more to do, and I'm just excited with it all. It's all in my head. It's all on paper. It's not shared with the world. So, but when you do see it, support it. When you do see it, share it. When you do see it, join me. Be part of the movement. Be a part of the movement. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Thank you for joining me, sharing time and space with me. I appreciate you. If you are a replay viewer, you rock. You rock. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Make sure you love yourself first. Self-love is your first love. It's when I found that self-love, that love within, that love for self, that uncompromisable love for self. You know how many times we compromise our love for others? You know how many times we compromise our love for our children? When you find that uncompromisable, when you realize that you don't have to compromise to have it all, then I believe you start living in your truth. And that's what I teach, because that's when I start living in my truth. So if maybe you were feeling the same way I feel, maybe you were feeling claustrophobic in life, maybe you're feeling suffocated, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe you feel like your back is against the wall, maybe you feel like time's running out, maybe you're looking for peace, maybe you're looking to feel whole again. All of that is inside of you. All of that you obtain and possess because you give all of that to everybody else around you. Why not start giving it to yourself now? Take the moment to give it to yourself, even if you have to cut some things off for a while, even if you have to cut some people out of your life for a moment. It's not a lifetime, right? It's not a lifetime. And even if they don't understand and you owe no one any explanation. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? Yes. I got my friends downtown, man. They my homies. They forever happy. People transitioning. But ain't nothing wrong with making the decisions for your life that's going to help propel you forward, because in you propelling forward is going to help those around you to perceive differently, to expand on their vision, or to be motivated and inspired and driven to go after what it is that they want and need, right? It's about exposure. And if no one in your environment is being exposed, why you not be the one to do it? By exposing the things in your life to yourself first, to be okay with it enough to know that you took some time to work on that. So when someone does point it out in you, you're like, you know what? Thank you for recognizing that for me, because then if you're still seeing it, it's something that I've been working on. And before I started working on it, others never used to see it. But now that you're seeing it, I realize I'm moving it out the way. Or the fact that you're pointing it out allows me to realize that it's still, I may not feel like I'm being affected by it still, but you're seeing it. It's seeping outside of my environment, so other people inside my environment is able to look from the outside in and see what's happening. So it's a reminder to me to change. It's a reminder to me, hey, let's autocorrect. That's a chance right there to get some accountability. That's a chance right there to have accountability and say, you know what? Be true. Be real to myself. Boy, I've been dealing with this for a minute. Clearly, I don't have the answer. I don't have the solution. But I know it's something I need to change. I kind of think I know what I need to fix it. What's missing is the how. What's missing is the support. What's missing is the dedication. And I'm not able to get that with what I already know. Maybe I need to get a mentor. Maybe I need to get an accountability partner. Maybe I need to get somebody who's going to be able to help me to get to my next level faster than me trying to figure it out on my own. Right? That's where I come in. Right? I've been through it. Right? I've risen from it. I've taught other people how. I've seen them apply it, and I've seen magnificent things come out of it, right? Good morning, right? I see magnificent things, amazing things come out of application, come out of partnering up, collaborating, come out of asking for help from the right people. You see, knowledge is key. But what if you're given the wrong knowledge? You're opening the wrong doors and you're not gaining access, right? I obtain a lot of knowledge. I'm gonna say two big dogs will come right now and make across the street because we don't play big dogs, we don't play dogs. Yeah, granted, my dogs are big, but we don't do big dogs. What I had, and she ran away, I'm so sad, is a pit bull cane corso. Huge, massive cane corso dog, dominantly. But the color of a pit bull, the white and black. I don't know if you remember Little Rascal, the little dog that was in there, had that little color, that look. But she was, my dog was huge and beautiful. So until she got access to leaving out, and she didn't have access to get back in, and possibly didn't have patience, or someone saw her and just grabbed her. But that's what happens when you have the wrong keys. You don't have access to the right doors. You have the keys, you just haven't found the door, right? And sometimes you need directions, right? So that you can use the keys, the steps, the systems, right? The things out of your toolkit to get you further, to keep going more and further, to keep learning more, to keep receiving more, to keep giving more, right? You shouldn't want to give. It doesn't matter what stage, what level, what situation you may be in right now. You should always want to give. You got to give to make room. You got to give to receive more. You got to give because giving is receiving. You got to give because the laws that supports, that celebrates, that recognize giving, right, pays you back. Pays you back. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight, but let me show you the border entry. Like you can just drive right in, go through the tunnel, and boom. America, there you are. Okay, parking lot, border, right? Drive right in there, and you're going straight to America. Straight over to Detroit. Less than 20 minutes. So, that's what it is. Hi, Barry. How you doing? I'm good. Good to see you, man. Yeah. They're my peoples. I'm always out here. So I get to know the people I'm passing every day. And everybody. I mean, it's us that hold our head up and be snobby with each other. But the humblest people that I meet out here that are just so genuine and nice are the ones that are out here, like the transitioning people, those who are living between, that are homeless, that are living on the streets, that are, right? Good morning. They're my people, right? And based on the days, based on what they're going through, how they're feeling, it's a good or a bad day for them, right? but I just feel like I still haven't found my true purpose here in the city that I'm in, because when I first came here, it was, oh my God, this is an amazing place to humanitarian, to touch and help a lot of people out here, because there's so many people out here in need. And then I got here and it's like, oh, let's build the business that I have going. Let's start the business that I want to start out here. And I jumped in that full force, but I know better than to try to go ahead of what God wants me to do now, right? So when I talk to you guys about the win formula, and I'm always talking about the win, 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 you got to understand what's important now is what's going to put into play. Now, are you in alignment with that? What's important now, for me, wasn't what I was trying to do, which is why I received so much resistance. But I found even during those resistance, what I was called to do was playing out effortlessly, almost like I almost missed it, to the point where I wasn't even paying attention, because I'm walking by my friends, you see, and we just start connecting, we start having conversation, so you see, your purpose is always within you, no matter what it is. Your purpose is something that you find, that you end up going to or going towards when things seems like it's not working out for you, when things seem like it causes overwhelm, when things seem like it's causing a lot of pressure, when things seem like things are not going your way, right? You find what it is that you enjoy doing, what you're called to do. It's not going to cost you any money. It hardly costs you time, right? It merges with your day-to-day, right? It brings such joy and peace and contentment at the end of completing or contributing anything towards the operative goal. So I know attention span is limited, and I gave you guys a lot today, a lot, right? So what they say, eat the meat and spit out the bone. Take what you want, take what you can, but don't leave anything. Bring it and share it with someone else so they can also take what they need from it. Okay? Again, self-love is your first love. You know, I have those t-shirts, sweaters. Look at this. Always there. T-shirts, sweaters, all these things available with that branded self-love is your first love. I don't push a lot of things that I have. I have ebooks, I have downloadables, I have so many things, and I mean, I'm not pressed on pushing them out right now, because I just know what I'm building for the small universities and my small Preacher Smile partners, and all my people who are going to be a part of the programs, who are becoming, who are, you know, ruling their kingdom. I just know that it's gonna cause a transformation, major transformation, right? So while my tribe is seeking and finding me, and I'm attracting action takers, people who are ready to jump through the window of life and go after the visions in their heart, who are true visionaries, who can't stay still until they complete what is calling and tugging at their heart. When I start attracting those whose mindset is not limited, you know, to investing in themselves, to be respectful of time, and just if we have synergy, then as I'm attracting those people and we can collaborate and work together and grow together and reach our destinations together and have equal exchange with each other, then I'm just going to continue being focused on the goal, right? Those who seek will find, and I continue doing the work and preparing for those who I haven't attracted yet, for those who I'm preparing for that I'm about to attract, right? Keep watching. This ish is epic. All right, later.